Hello, everybody. I am back again, still here in Ajijic on Lake Chapala here in Mexico, wanting to have a very important conversation about what is it that you want. The other day when I was up here, we had a conversation about dreams and goals and how sometimes people pleasing is the thing that keeps us from doing the very thing that we feel passionate about, that thing that lights us up inside, that thing that when we wake up in the morning, we're just excited to start our day because we love it so much. It's truly our life's passion and purpose. But after working for the last few days, doing some one-on-one coaching with my clients, I came to realize that there's more to it that I have to share with you. I started doing a new technique with my clients. I'm going to save that for them. But if you are interested in learning how to do it, you are more than welcome to reach out to me at woosakcoaching.com. I will see your message and get back to you. But it's a very interesting technique of how to use your brain to really teach you what it is that is blocking you from realizing your dream. Whose voice is it in your head? Who is it that you hear? Is it your grandmother? Did she always tell you, no, you're reaching too far. That's not possible. Sorry, bug alert. Is it your parent? Is it your sibling? Is it your spouse? Maybe even is your child or best friend. Is there somebody in your life that their opinion means so much to you that you have stopped yourself from doing that very thing that gives you oxygen? Literally lifts your spirit, lights you up inside, energizes you. I will say the word that my last client, who I just finished up with minutes ago, she said, I am so pumped after session. She had never shared with me some things that she's always wanted because in her brain was a voice from her parent. I won't say who or what parent, but it was the voice that always said, you can't do that. That's not possible for you. You're thinking too big. You're being unrealistic. Sound familiar? Many of us, unfortunately, maybe even most of us have heard those same messages that makes us keep our dreams so small that we just live a life that's more mid, as they would say, or mediocre. But that's not really what it's all about. It's about being happy. It's about living a life full of joy and purpose and being happy and doing what we were really born to do. As we are ourselves, there's only one of us. There is nobody else on this earth like us. So there is some gift that lives inside of us like a light. And either we're going to shine it or we're going to put a basket over it and hide it from the world, which is so not cool and it's not fair. If there's something that we can do like no one else, the world deserves to know about that. And the thing that's so crazy is it's going to make us feel so incredibly happy when we're living authentically as ourselves, sharing that gift that we have that we can do like no one else. So I've talked to several clients this week about dreams and goals. And we did it in a whole new way, like I said, with a brand new technique where we were able to test and make sure that we were on the right track. But the energy that ran through these clients as we started like getting very, very specific and putting it all on paper and really brainstorming, what does it look like? What does it feel like? Where is it? What are the details? What are the products? What are the upgrades? How can you serve your clients to a whole other level? When we started really making the pictures come into view with the details, they all had that same feeling. It was like they came alive. What is inside of you that's being buried under a lamp right now? Being a lampshade, like what's under the basket? What is it about you that nobody knows? Do you have a gift or a talent that nobody knows about because you're embarrassed? You're like, if I tell them that somebody who told me years ago that I should never tell because I might seem like I'm too big for my britches, or somebody might think I'm showing off, or somebody might think that, they might criticize that I may like my product or my talent. That's a shame, because other people may be missing out because you won't find out what it is that's blocked inside of you that needs to be cleared. That's something I do. You may not know about that. It has to do with your nervous system and trauma. If you have unreleased unpacked trauma that needs to be unpacked, if you have wounds on your nervous system that have never been dealt with, I can tell you right now, your brain, your body, your subconscious, and your nervous system, they're all suffering. If you want to have a bakery, as in the case of a client, if you want to have a homestead, as in the case of another client, if you want to grow wildflowers and do art classes, if you want to be a musician or a poet, in the case, I'm literally talking about real life clients who are working with me now to make their dreams become realized because somebody is validating them. Somebody is letting them know that their purpose and their passion and their talent and their skill set that is unique to them needs to be realized. It needs to be brought to birth. It needs to come to life. And what it's going to do is it's going to give them so much life that they're going to feel maybe alive for the first time in years, maybe the first time in their entire life, because prior to now, they've only been living for other people and what makes other people happy and what makes other people comfortable. Because sometimes when other people have low self-confidence and they too are not living their true purpose and their dreams and what it is that they really want to be doing, they want to keep you small, because hurt people hurt people. They don't want you to be out here thriving and happy because they're not thriving and happy. But if that's what's stopping you, there's literally holistic health therapies and techniques that we can do to reverse that mindset and rewire it to unblock what has been stopping you all these years from doing what you were literally born to do. That's what I wanted to talk about. If there's something that you need validated, there's a dream that you want to know if there's anything to it, and you want another set of eyes to take a look at it. I know I talk a lot about holistic health when it comes to your physicality, spirituality, emotions, and mentality. But I tell you right now, if there's something that you need to create and you need to put out there and you need to have another set of eyes on there, that Mexican sun is on me, please feel free to reach out to me. Like I've said before, at woosahcoaching.com, everybody gets a free call, and I have no idea. I have no problem. I'm sorry, I have plenty of ideas. No problem hearing you out. It's one of my favorite things to do is help people make their dreams and goals business-wise come to fruition and help them to realize and see that it can be monetized. And if it sounds a little like wonky or hokey, I'll be honest with you. But if it sounds like something that I can totally see, or even I myself would even be like, I want that, I will tell you. I will tell you the truth. And if there's mental or emotional blocks that are happening, keeping you from taking that next step, I can share with you how we can actually reverse that, rewire the brain, because when you change the way you think about something, that thing you're looking at changes. And sometimes it's just as simple as that. Sometimes it's just as simple as unpacking those negative words from grandma or something that got said by mom or dad 25, 30 years ago that is still stuck somewhere in your nervous system and it's keeping your dreams small. Or it's stamped them out altogether and made it so that you don't even want to breathe life into this dream. How sad is that for the rest of us that might need your art class or your service or your product or that beautiful thing that you do like nobody else? Give it some thought. Also, please save the date for our next Feminine Energy Masterclass. Becoming Breezy and Unbothered is October the 24th at 7 p.m. Eastern. So that'll be 5 p.m. for me if I'm still in Mexico. No, I'll be back in the States by then. So 7 p.m. Eastern, save the date, invite all of your girlfriends, anybody that you know that is really trying to understand the female makeup, the female nervous system, what makes females the most healthy mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, what helps us in our relationships, what helps us in our career, what helps us to attract the best people in our lives, helps us to heal from past trauma, adverse experiences, from childhood, what keeps us from attracting the right person in our life if you're looking for a provider, protector, husband, but you keep finding people that are wasting your time. It all has to do with our nervous system. But how to learn how to apply theories like the Let Them theory. We know that Mel Robbins she just did a great job releasing a book on that theory, but learning what it looks like, how it walks, how it talks, how it acts, how it responds instead of reacts. We'll talk about those details. This is a safe space for women to be real and raw, get their questions answered, and really talk about all of it and see what we can do to heal our nervous systems together so that we can have better outcomes for ourselves in all those different areas of our life. Again, this is the Breezy and Unbothered Feminine Energy Masterclass, October the 24th at 7. Invite all of your friends, and I will let you know when registration is open. But for right now, save the date, and I'll get back with you on when ticket sales are going to be available. As you know, I always keep the price as low as possible to make sure that every income can afford to be there. Tell all your friends again, and I will see you there. And don't forget to woosah, because without peace and calm and a big old deep breath, we cannot heal in an agitated space. I will talk to you soon, and please subscribe to my channel and tell me what you think about a dream or a goal that maybe that you've always had, but you just didn't feel quite confident to let the world see it and shine that light instead of hiding your light and your special talent under that basket. Please share that in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and push the bell for notifications for all new content, and I will see you all soon. Have a great night. Bye.